Oh, this is what we get up for in the morning, guys. This is what we get up for. It's a mini inversion. That's the only way I can describe it. And what I'm setting up this composition, we've got these two trees in the far distance, and I'm going to focus on that. This temperature inversion happening underneath in the valley, and we've literally 30 seconds from where we part, and it's just developing, and we're starting to get that warm light hitting the mist that's developing, and it is constantly changing. The inversion, or the temperature inversion, or the mist, whatever you want to call it, it's disappeared within minutes. We're heading up towards Twisleton Scar. The light on Ingleton at the minute is amazing. So I've got a long shot of Twisleton Scar in the foreground from where we are. Now we're going to head up there. The light, the other side of the valley looks unbelievable, incredible. Come on, let's get up there. I'm not sure if I said hello and welcome earlier, so if I haven't, hello and welcome. And welcome back, and it's a welcome back for me to this location, Twisleton Scar. I've had to come back. The idea was to get up here for sunrise. Now sunrise is 10 to 5 in the morning, and we did get up at 4. We weren't going to make it up here for sunrise. I think today is going to be about wide angle. I really feel it's that wide angle shot that I'm after. Low down, wide angle. Since I was here last time, a lot of these trees have now blossomed, got lovely leaves on them. And I've got to be honest with you, I think it's going to help the shot. Well, I haven't got such a problem with separation because of the leaves on the trees. What we have, the light's harsh at the moment, as you can see. So we've got a couple of issues. That harsh light creates shadows. If I get in the shadow of the tree, the light behind is really harsh, but I think I'm going to try and work with it. I might even get the sun bursting through. I've got my 40mm wide angle on, so I'm going pretty wide. If not, it'll be the 24-70. And like I say, I'm seeing that wide angle shots. I want to get down low and get some nice leading lines and just get the textures of this light hitting this beautiful rock formation. Maybe some foregrounds, I'll try and pick some ferns out, things like that. That's what I'm looking for. It's a pleasure to be up here. It's peaceful, it's quiet. I can't hear anything. Beautiful. As you can see, the light's gone a little bit flat now, but I think that will help us. So I'm just going to wait for just that little bit of light to catch this bit of land. I've got this composition set up, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Got a lovely leading line of through this rock formation, through the limestone. And then we've got the edge of the limestone, but it comes back round on itself, so there's another layer there. We've got a couple of bushes one on the right hand side, one on the left hand side, Ingleborough in the background. What I'm after now is just a little bit of light, but as soon as that sun's gone in, I've gone cold. So while I'm waiting, I think I'll slip the jumper on and we'll just see if things develop and see if I can just get that little bit of a light on the landscape here. But it's beautiful. So jumper's on, we're waiting for that light. Not sure if it's going to happen. It should do at some point. It's just whether I can be more patient enough. I've got 24-70 now, 24mm, 30mm maybe, so it's still quite wide. We're still on that wide angle. So as you can see, that light's starting to throw itself back onto this composition. Certainly in that background there, that big, vast ledge in the background there with Ingleton. We've got some nice light on the mountain itself, but we're just getting a nice bit of light now, a bit of nice diffuse light. That's exactly what I am looking for. Down to these super trees down here. We've got a ginger's tree down here that's I'm going to capture again. Would be nice down there at the moment with that bit of mood in that background. So I've actually come down to the ginger tree, and I've just changed lenses back to the 14mm and I've took it at 24mm. Two totally different images. Let me know which ones you prefer. I'm going to do probably a landscape and portrait of both, but let me know if you like the 14mm, which I'll put up first, or the 24mm. The difference is amazing. First of all, Ingleborough isn't obviously nowhere near as dominant in the 14mm as what it is in the 24mm. But this tree looks so much more dominant and so gnarly. But we can still see Ingleborough, and I quite like it. I'm not 100% sure. Very moody shots. We've got a fair bit of mood, to be honest, and this place suits mood. Still want a little bit of light, and we're still getting a little bit of diffused ambient light, so that's nice too. But I do like the shots. I like the shots. We've on f11, about a 40th of a second, ISO 100, very similar shots in that respect, settings wise. Just slight adjustments as the light changes. So we'll get them. I'll work this a little bit. Yeah, let me know what you think. So I've come across the walked across the limestone paving, and the sun's starting to come out a little bit now, but it's still nice and diffused. It's not too harsh. But I've come across this group of trees that are really hard to separate, besides this one. And I do like it. I like it for a fair few reasons. Unfortunately, the lines of rock are pointing that way, but within that we've got fingers of rock that are coming over, or it's where the water's running away as it runs off it, or that's what it looks like. So I've got that. We've at 24mm, and I am going to try the 14mm again. But we've at 24mm, just getting low enough to try and separate the tree from the mountain backdrop. The main mountain is on the left hand side. The tree pulls towards the left. The main part of the tree runs from right to left, with these layers of rocks that the light's catching. I don't want to go particularly much or any lower as such, because I'll start to lose that definition in the rock with this 24mm. But I do like it. I like it. It's a very, very nice, simple shot. Again, bracketing all these shots because of this high dynamic range. So what we'll do now is we'll work this a little bit with the 24mm, then we'll get the 14mm out and see how that changes our perspective on the image. finished with that tree, spent 20 minutes here. Again, let me know what you think, 14, 24mm. I'm going to head towards, there's a lovely little tree at the back. I don't know if you can see that somewhere there, I think there. And just a little, got a lovely bend to it. Bit of light in the background there. I'm not sure if I'll shoot it from that way, but we've got some light in the valley below. So I'm going to head over there, which is very awkward. And we'll see if we can get some images from that tree. And then we're going to work our way back. So I've made it to this little gnarly little tree that arches right over. So I've tried to come round the other side where we can get that mountain in the background. But the rock formation isn't it's not that appealing too much. But I have found this one area, it's got a little lump of moss on it, and obviously that moss draws right straight into the foreground of the image. And then you travel through the image towards the tree, and then we've just got Ingleborough on the left hand side of the image, just there in the distance. 14mm, really wide, just trying to make this foreground look a lot bigger than what it actually is. It's only about 2 foot high at the most, 1.5 to 2 foot, with this bit of moss big as my fist, just hanging onto the side of this rock here. The mood is constantly changing, the temperature is constantly changing, but we do get the odd little bit of light. But I like this mood at the moment. I've had to go down low to this branch is just very close to clipping the horizon, a bit too close, but I don't want to go down anymore. I've tried one lower shot, I've just tried to come up a little bit. I don't think I'm going to get the 24mm out. I think it's worth just spending a little bit of time with this 14mm and try and work that. I think it just works better on this image, and try and get some of these rocks look a little bit more dominant within the image. Again, I shall work this and I'll put the images up now. Okay, we've come to the end of another cracking morning out at this fantastic location. It's hard work, I must admit, it's hard work. It's not easy crossing these limestone pavings and working 2 tripods, yours and mine, but I thoroughly enjoy it. I think it has worked with that wide angle shot. I have thoroughly enjoyed using the 14mm. I think it does work in this location. I think all lenses would work in this location. Okay, if you've enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and tell me which you prefer, whether it's the 14 or the 24mm. Until next time, I'll see you soon.